Good morning. Looks like we have a transit van that took a wrong turn and ended up stuck in some mud, so we're gonna go over and get it. We got Alex here to run the camera today. We're gonna go pick up the customer, and that is really bright. That's better. We're gonna go pick up the customer, and then he's gonna ride with us down to the van. It got stuck last night, and we're gonna see if we can get it out. We got David and Cody here. David's the one that got stuck. So these footprints here are from David's walk of shame. This is another case of Google Maps strikes again. He was out doing some deliveries, and this
Google Maps told me there was a house over there. There's no house over there.
No, there's no house out here. That's why when you said Upper Deschutes Road and transit delivery transit van, I'm like, you say Upper Deschutes Road? Because I don't think there's a house over there.
What were you trying to get to? It would look paved at first, and so I took it. And then after a while, you get to a point, and it was like, turn here. So I turned, and it was just like one lane, and there was a lot of snow. So I thought, all right, I'm just gonna drive around and loop around, get back on the road. Just mud. Just all of it is just soaked. And so I tried to
Yeah, all this snow's melting so quick that it's just saturating the ground.
Yeah.
I think we actually timed this just about right, because it's still hard enough that it's not going to be terrible to work on, but it's starting to soften up, so you shouldn't be frozen locked in place anymore. Oh yeah, dips on the ground and everything. Have a tow eye on the back, but that just gets us into worse stuff. We want to go that way. So please control arm there. You want to get it started up and warming up?
Yeah.
And then I'll get my truck spun around. I'll probably go over there and spin around. And then we'll pull it out this way. Pizza for breakfast is always the right way to start the day.
You almost made it out of here too.
I was on the phone with him. I'm like, are you sure you can't rock it out? He's like, no, I can't rock this out. Like, I don't believe you.
Since the mud is starting to soften up and it's not frozen in place, we're just going to use kinetic rope to make it easy.
So how long did you guys try to get it unstuck for?
For a couple hours. I want to say like 3 hours. Yeah, he was out here by himself trying to do it. And once he sent me the pictures, I knew that I was going to need somebody with a winch. And because the ground was still soft, if I just got somebody out here with like a strap, they were probably going to get stuck too. That's what I thought, at least when I was looking at the road.
Okay.
So luckily got a hold of him. Once I sent the pictures, he said he could do it, no problem. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get you. You're gonna walk, meet me at the road, and we're gonna go get some dinner. This is a long day. Yeah, no, this is the first time I've delivered in Sun River a lot. I've never been out here before, that's for sure. Never gonna be out here again, right? Yeah. Yeah. All right.
It's a tight squeeze under there,
yeah,
huh?
Yeah. Okay, go ahead and hop in, and what I want you to do first is put it in drive and spin the tires just to make sure they're broke free and not frozen in place. Okay. Like I said, I think we timed it just right. It's still firm enough, frozen enough that it's going to help us, but not locked in place frozen. Yeah. Turn traction control off if you have it. Okay, give some throttle. Okay. All right. We're looking at the other side. Yep, that one's fun too. All right. All right. Give just enough throttle to help out, okay. Not to like overrun the rope at all. Okay. We don't want to run over the rope. And as soon as you pop out of those holes, let off the throttle and then let me pull you up there. Okay. All right.
You want to move to the left just a little bit? Sweet. Thank you. Gotta get the perfect shot.
How long have you guys been doing this YouTube thing?
I just started helping him recently. But I think this is our third job together.
Yeah.
But he's been doing this for a while, a long time.
Just the perfect amount of frozen in the snow.
So how often would you say you do mud recovers?
Very, very rarely, because there's very rarely mud in this area. Everything's sand and rock, so it's very few places around here actually have mud.
So this is like the only time of the season where you'll...
This would be like my one mud recovery all year. Alright, so just follow me out and we'll make sure you make it to the road. Yes, sir. Alrighty. Alright, well that went really easy. They were just stuck in the mud. Google sent him on some Forest Service roads to get from one house he was delivering to another, and found like the only mud in Central Oregon. So quick little pull with the Yankum rope and popped him right out of there, got him back out to the road, and everything good to go. So thanks Alex filming, and hope you guys enjoyed that one. We'll see you next time.
It still blocks the sun.
You're racking up quite the bill.